What is good, YouTube? In today's video, I got y'all a best setup, best loadout to be using here with the brand new SOR carbine. This thing got added into Battlefield 6 here in the Season 1 update. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's very nice when games do add in new DLC guns that are actually good, viable, worth ranking up, as this one actually is. Got some great attributes to it, so I got y'all, of course, some gameplay to showcase it later in the video, and the best setup here, which we're about to hop right into. So before we get any farther, all I need from you guys is to be able to drop a like on today's video and make sure y'all subscribe, the notifications turned on, so you don't miss out on any of my Battlefield 6 content. With that being said, let's hop right in here and show you guys, of course, this gun. So first thing though, I just want to go into the firing range real quick just to kind of demonstrate it. I mean, the hip fire on it is actually pretty absurd. I'm not gonna lie, it has very good hip fire. And we start taking a look at the recoil pattern. I mean, this really is not going to move. I'm pulling down on the stick ever so slightly, but that is hitting even out to some decent distance. Of course, it's not got crazy bullet velocity, but it is a really solid carbine. Hopping in here to the first attachment, and just to kind of put this out there, this is a level 16 gun right now, and it's not like I've used this thing for like 5-7 hours. So you can really tell they buffed the overall first like 20 levels in the leveling. Very nice. It does help out quite a bit, but I have the double port brake on here out of the attachments I do happen to have. This is very good, and I just wanted to give you guys kind of more of a lower to mid-level setup for it, so that way you can be taken care of and actually have fun with this thing. But so I think the double port brake is going to be the move. After that, in the barrel section, I want y'all to go for the 10.5 custom barrel, as what this does here, and then you guys that don't really realize, is that of course it extends your projectile velocity, but it enables a faster transition to your aim down sights, which is like, that's awesome, right? Like, we all want that. We all want our guns to feel better when we're going down aim down sights, and you can use this thing largely as kind of like an SMG, and with it having some decent range, perfect for some close quarters gameplay, which is what I actually will have for you guys here after the setup. But this right here is a really solid attachment. Absolutely love it. Down in here in the grip section, I ended up going not for the 6H64 vertical, but for the adjustable angle, as what this does is slightly reduces your recoil, improves weapon draw speed, which I really like. That's essentially like your sprint to fire speed for any guys that are coming from Call of Duty, or just for layman's terms there, and enables a slightly faster transition to aim down sights at the cost of ADS accuracy while moving. You don't really notice that, especially since they helped with the bloom on all the guns. So you're really not feeling that nearly as much as you would, whereas maybe pre-patch I would have said alloy vertical and kind of call it a day. But this right here feels really good, so I'd recommend for y'all to use that. After that, we're gonna go down here, use the base 30 round mag. I get the 30 round fast at 21, which is what I will be going for. So if you guys have that, go for that. But otherwise, the 30 rounds perfectly fine. Don't recommend the 20s, not beneficial, so don't do that. For standard ammunition, we do happen to have the flashlight up in here, which makes it basically just annoying for everybody to play against you in close quarters. Like, you're essentially blinding people. It does kind of throw off their aim, no matter if they're on mouse and keyboard, or if they're on controller. Like, it just makes you a harder target to hit at close range because you're literally blinding them. It's like your biggest ops in the game are or used to be the sun and flashlights. So now you can still be, you can still absolutely put in some serious work with the flashlight. It is very good. After that though, laser section, I've got the 5 MW green laser on here, just to give me that better, accurate hipfire accuracy. If I go down to the red laser, you can see it's 59. I go over here to the green laser, it is 68. Pretty marginal difference. And at the range you're using it, it's not like it's an assault rifle where maybe you don't want people to know exactly where you're aiming from. This, it's like you're relatively within distance where they're going to see you anyways. So this can be very nice. Lastly, in the sight section, for the optics section, I prefer to go for a mini flex. It's like I don't really feel like the need to use too much else about like higher zoom. The OSA is also a really good sight, but you can even go down here a little bit farther, maybe throw on this ROM sight. Apart from that, I don't think you're going to want to use much more than like a 2 times at maximum. I know this is decent for range, but due to the bullet velocity being, well, actually 700 meters a second, you probably get away with using probably about a 2.5 times. Farther than that, you're probably not going to want to use this thing. So kind of use that within its desired range, but I think this is great for that closer to medium range, and having that ability to extend out some of those gunfights and not feel like you're totally screwed outside of medium range or in close range. So quite like this. This is a really good carbine. Just leveled this thing up, and now I got some gameplay to showcase how good this thing is. All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of close quarters here, just to showcase off the new carbines. Since carbines are much better for that close to medium range, so to speak. There we go. Gotta lay prone, lay prone. All right, bet. It does absolutely delete. I'm not gonna cap. It really does. Nah, it's not really gonna bounce off the way I want it to. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go over here to A. Now I was looking at the radar, and I still managed to get the. Is he up top at all? See, I thought I heard somebody. There we go. Bro, I might actually run it. You know what? I might know BS run out of ammo. Hey, bro, you all right? I got you, buddy. I know this is domination, so you can just respawn instantly, but trying to help you out. Hold on, let's go around right side here. Dub. There we go. We're on actual tear to start the match, fellas. We're on actual tear. Oof, all right, finally died. That's fine. SCW-10. I'm not gonna lie, I spawned next to where I died probably 2 to 3 times. Like, it just, the spawn logic was just absolutely atrocious. That's something that you should definitely work on for some of these modes. We'll see if a teammate can pick me up here real quick. Teammate, you're 3 meters away. Nice, here we go. That's something they should definitely work on. Nice, there we go. Definitely want to get over by B. We can do some serious work over there. I hear them. They're inside of my left. One thing about Battlefield is, like, unlike, I say, you know, like Call of Duty or whatnot, kind of sprinting everywhere is at your detriment. I mean, actually still in COD, like sprint more, die more is still a thing, but Battlefield is a lot more of that nature. Let's try and move around this, yeah, right outside here. If they're just gonna be all back there, like, hold on, teammate. All right, bet. Don't say I didn't try to res you. Probably gonna spawn out down here. Hey. Nice. Can I go down outside here and maybe catch their spawn a little bit? That's kind of some bullocks. I don't like that. You. All right, teammate. You know, that's fine. I guess I just won't, you know, I'm not a medic. I'm assault, but I guess I just won't go for any of that this game. The spawn logic is what I think it is. They're probably still going to be all back here. All right, let's go take this real quick and why did I just get like weird lack of aim assist? Like, I think I got suppressed or something there. Teammate, they're gonna be taking A. They're taking A. I want to go around for this. Trying to play it decently smart here, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, there was another one coming through. Teammate, pick me up. Hell yeah. Oh, he's ass. He's super ass. All right. Good stuff, buddy. We're capping this out. I mean, we're about to win this. Huh. That was a fast game, bro. I wasn't even in here for 8 minutes. Not even for 8 minutes. All right, what did my squad end up doing? How many kills I end up dropping? That was not a high kill game. 20 and 4, though. I mean, that's a great KD.